Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The New Cleaner Co. Okay, I think the channel's going to be New Cleaner or something like that, or New Cleaner Co, one or the other. But anyway, I am here today to talk about something that just happened in real time with our cleaning company. Okay, my name is Cynthia. I have a growing residential and commercial cleaning company. I started it maybe about 6 years ago, and we have grown significantly. I don't like to say successful because my measurement for success is a little different, and I think that comes later. Okay, but in terms of growth, we are growing consistently. We have tons of clients, a great team, and it requires minimal effort from me at this point. Okay, but if you are a new cleaner, an aspiring cleaner, this channel and the program that I am building is specifically for you. Okay, and I thought this is a great opportunity today to make a video about an issue that came up in real time. All right, so for those of you that are thinking about getting into Airbnb turnovers, vacation rental turnovers, and whatnot, this is a great video for you. So one of the things that I recommend when you are acquiring or onboarding a new vacation rental client, one of the most important things that you want to do is make sure that you have as much written into your service agreement, your terms and conditions as possible. Okay, try to think of every possible situation that could possibly arise, especially the more common ones. When you're onboarding these clients, vacation rentals are hard. Anybody in the industry will tell you that. It gets easier with time, but it's very time consuming. They're very needy. And depending on the situation, whether or not the host is nearby, out of state, that can increase or decrease the level of difficulty when it comes to turning over these properties. Okay, there are a lot of things that you want to be clear about at the beginning of this type of relationship. So one of the things that we do is we ask for clients to make sure that they have extra sets, at least 2 sets of everything that needs to be washed on site, and that we have access to it, because anyone who has turned over any vacation properties will tell you that laundry is the biggest pain point. Okay, so we asked this client in particular to make sure that they had doubles of everything. She said that would be fine, that wouldn't be a problem. And then what happened is we kind of dropped the ball because we did not confirm that the client actually, in fact, did have doubles of all of the linens and towels and things like that at the start of the season. All right, so yesterday the cleaner was there. She was cleaning, realized that after nearly 2 hours, the sheets that she had in the dryer were still nowhere near dry. The filter was clear. It was on the proper setting. Something was wrong with that dryer. And when she went to search for extras, guess what? There were none. There were no extras. All right. Luckily, the new guests aren't checking in until today at 4:00. So we were able to make contact with the property manager, explained to her what happened. She stated that there were in fact not any extras, as they have never run into this issue before. And pretty much we're going to do our best to make sure that we don't leave our clients in a bad spot. So I asked the cleaner to bring over the comforters, the sheets, and whatnot, and we'll take care of it over here at the office. Our office is an hour away from this particular property. She brought it back late in the day, dropped it off this morning at the wash and fold. The bill came out to $145, and it's going to be at least 2.5 to 3 hours out of my day to drive an hour there, make the beds, and drive an hour back. right? So we're going to charge for that as well. So this is probably going to be about a $300 increase on this cleaning tab because of a lack of preparation. So there were a couple of mistakes made here with this. Two, we relied on the client. We took the client's word that they doubled up on everything. The other being that we didn't run an inventory checklist. Even though the client said they didn't have an inventory checklist for us, we should have created one, especially for linen. And so this was kind of loosey-goosey, and now it is causing unnecessary time. But the most important thing, one of the most important things is that I went out of my way to come here and do this. I could be doing admin work or office stuff, things that I typically do. And yeah, I am here doing this. So I went to the gym, and then, before I went to the gym, I had the linen dropped off. After I was done with the gym, they were all clean. By the time I was done, went and picked them up, and now I'm bringing them over. Unnecessary charges and unnecessary time, right? Because this all could have been avoided. So now the host is saying that she is going to order some backups to have on site, but that doesn't help us for today. Luckily, we're able to help the client out, make sure that the guest can check in without any hiccups today at 4, and everyone will be happy. Maybe the host won't be too happy when she gets the bill, but at least they won't have any issues with the client, and we were able to figure it out. Now, there are other ways that you can do this. Some people will always count on bringing back all of the dirty linens, or half of them, whatever they can't get cleaned while they're on the property, they will bring back and launder them, or they will arrange to have it dropped off at a wash and fold. There are many different setups that you can have for vacation rentals. And so here we are. But anyway, so the most important thing is customer service. You want to make sure that you can help the client out. Our client is out of state, so it's very important for us to be able to be reliable. And also, you have to be clear, and you have to follow through on your word, and make sure that you have those inventory checklists. Make sure that you confirm that they're extras, so that you don't run into some trouble later on, because this could have been a same-day turnover, and we would not have been able to get those sheets and comforters there in time. All right. So just always be prepared. Try to think of everything you can. And if you can't think of everything, I am launching a program for new cleaners, aspiring cleaners, very soon here. And it will discuss at length and in detail all of those nuances and all of those common issues that we run into, whether it's just your regular residential clients, commercial clients, vacation rental clients, whatever that may be. Like I said, we have been doing this now for a little over 6 years. We are very experienced. Our growth has been significant. And I know that when I started out, I was so confused. I got so much information from so many different sources, and I was just in limbo, and it took me a really long time to figure things out. But I think that we finally have, and we are in a good space right now. So this channel is for all you noobs, all the new cleaners, and I would love to hear from you guys and hear what challenges you guys may be experiencing, what you may need help with the most, to help you get to that 6-figure mark. If you're a solo cleaner, well, you don't understand that it is very doable for you to get to $10,000 a month. But you have to have your things in order. You have to be organized. You have to be professional. And you have to implement systems and do things the correct way. Otherwise, you're going to go through a ton of headaches and pain that'll discourage you along the way, and make you want to rethink your position as a cleaner. And my goal is to help prevent you from getting to that point. All right, so I want you guys to start out as smooth as possible. You can learn from my mistakes. I will always be transparent and share the things that I go through as a cleaning business owner. I started out as a solo cleaner. I was waitressing at first, and I just knew that I needed to make better money, and I started to, and now I have employees. I have clients everywhere. We have a good reputation, and life is much easier now. So I would love to hear from you all, and how you see me. It's always going to be real. It's always going to be real with you guys. I'm always going to be 100. It's always going to be raw. All right, there isn't going to be any fluff, because I know how it is. All right, and especially now with the economy, things are crazy. Things are hard. AI is coming for a lot of people's jobs. That's very real. But guess what? The cleaning industry is one of those industries that are not going to be impacted by AI yet. Okay? I'd say at least for the next 10, 15 years, we're probably safe. So this is a very good business to get into. Anyway, I would love to hear from you all. I am out.